There was two penalties given for Rangers against St Johnstone as Rangers went top of the league by 2 points. And for Kris Boyd, he's claimed that the referees were bailed out. And you know what? They absolutely were. And for me, I actually think it highlights how pathetic the referees are in Scotland. The fact that they think they could not give this and they had to help for VAR to help them out. Because you look at his wee referee pal, the wee assistant, they're all looking at each other. What do you think? What do you think? Ah well, we'll just let VAR take it on the chin for us. And for me, this is an absolute disaster. Because you look at Scottish football and football in general with VAR. VAR can't really intervene unless it's a clear and obvious mistake, right? Now, obviously, I think they both are clear and obvious mistakes, but the problem with this is going forward. If the referee thinks, oh well, I'll not give anything, and then if it is wrong, then, VAR overturn it. And say it is wrong, but it's not like 127% wrong, for example. Then VAR goes, well, it's not clear and obvious, so I'm going to go with the referee's decision. Even though the referee's decision is, let's wait and see what VAR thinks. Does people not see problems with that? It's an absolute disaster, in my personal opinion, and it needs to be dropped. It needs to be changed. Now, we had McFadden and Kris Boyd talking about it. I would rather talk about Kris Boyd's thoughts initially, but here, we'll find James McFadden's first, and he was baffled that Considine was not penalised initially. He said, the referee, he's looking at his assistant to make the decision, and he is looking at the referee to make a decision. He then doesn't make the decision. He's called over to look at it, and rightfully so, the penalty is awarded. Sterling gets there before Considine, and eventually we get the right decision, but it was quite funny that it took them so long. Yeah, I think it happens quick, and I think it depends the angle, right, from where the referee is standing, and he was kind of, I think the referee should have seen it, but when it happened the first time, it's not like one of the worst decisions where you're like, oh well, he should have gave that, how has he not seen that, it's right in front of him. It happens pretty quick, and I guess, when it happens quite Considine, it might look like the referee that Considine's got his foot on it, but the fact that they're just looking at each other, man, it's embarrassing. Like, it's honestly like, are you going to take the fall for this? Are you going to take the fall for this? And it needs to be ironed out of the game. It really does need to be ironed out of the game, but it was almost like, how do we not give any penalties to Rangers is pretty much the gist here that was happening with this match. It was absolutely insane, and I hope this just dies out, man, but it probably won't die out with the whole VAR calls. But Kris Boyd, though, came out and said that referee McDermott says he has to make a decision. He has to make a decision, referee McDermott, and you know what? I'm going to agree with him. And even Chris Sutton says, the first one, what is Considine thinking about making that challenge? Sterling isn't going to go in and score. Yep, Sterling, as good as he is, he's not exactly a goal scorer. He's not even scored a goal for us. So, at the end of the day, Considine did make a mistake. And the second one is a clear penalty, man. The hand, I think it's one of those ones, as we've kind of discussed about how if it was like a cross, they might not have gave it, even though I still think they should give it. But it's just the reality of it is, it's that high, and it's bound to be given, troops. It's bound to be given. And for me, the fact that both of them aren't being given initially is a bit of a disaster all round for Scottish football and football in general, man. VAR needs to sort itself out. We can't be doing this at this stage of the game with these decisions. And you look at, you look at our handball though that we got, right? Then you look at what Aberdeen in the Hibs game, like how Hibs didn't get a penalty. Garmin clearly handballs it and moves his arm towards it. It's clearly hand to ball, and they don't give it. Honestly, man, baffling. But anyway, guys, that's a quick wee thoughts here on this late Monday evening as we head towards the next weekend's action, which is a toasty wee trip as Hearts come down to Ibrox, across the Ibrox, I guess. But anyway, guys, till next time, leave your thoughts down below. And FIFA's pretty dead. As much as I don't even like playing FIFA anymore. I know people probably enjoy the EA Sports FC career mode, but see playing it, man, it drives me up the wall. I like playing Football Manager, but it's hard to get the time doing it when you're running a multi-million-dollar business. I say £1,000,000 business to be exact. Anyway, enough of me talking pish. Till next time, Kris Boyd, me, and the other two jabronis giving our thoughts on the penalties. Till then, peace.